السلام عليكم، كيف حالكم؟ لاباس بخير. أتمنى نتوما يكونوا بخير جيد، بخير بزاف. هدا واحد فيديو. عفاك hit subscribe, hit abonne please. I'm going to post the answers to questions people asked me on Instagram about English, and I will also post a link in the description to all the answers to the questions because there's some more helpful links. And if you go to my About page on my YouTube, you can see more helpful links to learn more English. So I wish you really good luck in learning English, and hopefully this can answer some of your questions. Okay, so the first question I got on Instagram was, will you marry me? So unfortunately, I am taken, and this is an expression that we use in English to mean that we have a significant other, a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Okay. How to master pronunciation or your accent. So record yourself, for example, record yourself on WhatsApp message and play it back and listen to the sound. Does it sound like what you want it to? Really take the time to just record yourself out loud. It might seem silly to do it, but it really makes a big difference. Read newspaper articles out loud. Read the whole thing out loud. You should read out loud every day. Try to talk with a native speaker. Pronunciation, please remember that it's actually not as important, in my opinion, as communication and vocabulary, so don't feel too stressed out about it. Focus on the words you have a lot of trouble with. So if you have a good accent for most words and you want to get better at one word, then just read that word over and over again and try to listen to it in a YouTube video or on the news. And watch the news. That's always really good. Slow is better, so make sure you sound right. Don't worry about speed. Okay, the next question. How long to learn English? I would say that you could study for 1 hour every day for a year. Maybe it would take longer if you spent less time on it, maybe twice a week. For example, I posted a level of instruction and where you would be in that link in the description box. So think about it in hours, not in time. You're not in days. Okay? But also remember that it's how much work you put into it and your learning style. So try to use a variety of learning materials. How to learn English fast. It is possible to learn a language really fast, but you need to immerse yourself. That's a new vocabulary word for some people. Immerse. This means only listen to English, only speak English, only talk with your friends in English. Check out the great people that always comment in YouTube, and maybe you can find one of them to talk with if you can't reach me. So when I studied Darija, or Moroccan Arabic, I studied for 3 months, but I was studying almost every day for 7 hours a day. So if you can't make that kind of commitment, then don't expect to learn the language fast. Another question I got was, how can I find some people, some guys, some girls to work with and that speak English well? I suggest that you connect with Facebook groups. Try to make your social media public if you want to reach out to a lot of people. And make your purpose clear, maybe in your bio. Say, hey, I'm reaching out to you because I want a chance to practice my English. Because sometimes it's not culturally appropriate to send messages to strangers, depending on the country. But I would recommend just sending them a message. Don't just send hi, because you're wasting their time and you're wasting your own time. Send a nice introduction. Hi, my name is Mohammed. I've been studying English for 3 years. I hope to improve my English, and I was hoping that I could just talk with you from time to time. No pressure. Something like that. Don't just send hi, 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 hi. That's just scary and it's very overwhelming, which means that you're kind of like drowning in it, and it's very stressful for native speakers to see something like that. So don't do that. Okay, how to develop your English, how to develop the accent. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. So if you want to introduce yourself, feel free to comment below, and I'll try to check If I see any mistakes, then I'll comment back. If I don't see a mistake, then it means that it was probably pretty good, or I didn't have time to answer. One of those two. Try to talk with native speakers or just people who speak English well. I know a lot of people who aren't native speakers who still speak great English. Try to study a little bit every day if you want to really develop yourself, even studying for 5 minutes. I'm also going to post a link for about 100 other things that you can do to improve your English. And don't forget, we've already talked about reading out loud, but keep doing that. Okay, what is the application that you teach English? It's called HelloTalk, and I posted the link in the box, the description box. Do you do English tutoring? I do English tutoring, but I don't do English tutoring for free. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for that, and that's why I like to make the videos. And unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of time to talk with people individually, but I try to talk with people in larger groups or just try to, from time to time, interact with people on the comments below. Okay, the best applications for learning English. Okay, I would say Instagram because you can follow people's stories and posts, and people post really pretty pictures of English. I forgot to mention this in the thing, but also Pinterest has really nice pictures of fancy little English quotes and things like that. You can even try Googling English tattoos. So, like, people put a tattoo on them and they really want it to be really cool and interesting expressions. So, you can learn new expressions by Googling English tattoos. Okay, HelloTalk. I love HelloTalk. It's great for communication and speaking and just talking with people and even reading. It's kind of like a social media for languages. Busuu. It's good for just kind of a general coursework. If you like to just have something to do each day, it's really good. Drops. It for the free application for 5 minutes you can do a little cute little drop, and it teaches you a few new vocabulary. Grammarly is really good if you're having an issue with some type of grammar and you want to read about it. Quiz for Your English is an application that'll help you assess or understand where you are in your English level. Okay, I'm scrolling on a page, so that's why I keep looking over here. Let's see, I have a problem. Oh, I don't know a lot of people who speak English well. Find them online or try to try to hang out where tourists hang out, like in the capital. Of course, not a good time right now to hang out with people, but in the future, hopefully everything will be okay. And I would try to, what was I gonna say? Oh, I would try to talk with a native speaker, even if you see them. But remember, keep it really casual. Just say, hey, my purpose is to learn English, so they're not afraid. Don't send me a direct message because I will probably not see it. Honestly, I get thousands of messages all the time. So if you really have something really important that you want to ask me and you feel like someone else can't answer it, then just comment below. And also, please hit subscribe because I'm going to just keep trying to do videos of people's questions so that I can answer it for everyone. Okay, I have a problem with English. I can write well, but I can't talk well. I have this problem with Arabic. I feel like I can write better and read better than I can speak, but just continue to keep trying and don't feel bad if people say that your accent isn't good or something. Don't listen to people like that. Just keep speaking. Just keep doing you. Okay. Thank you for your efforts from someone Smitu Hamza. Well, thank you, Hamza, if you're watching. That was really kind. Okay, so the next questions are about English live sessions. I can't talk either. So I do English live sessions on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. My name is Anna Klar 95. ANNAKLAR 95. And I also do them on HelloTalk, and that link is going to be in the description box. Somebody sent a cat emoji, so meow. Novel suggestions. I have some novel suggestions, novel or books. James and the Giant Peach, The Secret Garden, Black Beauty. You can find a lot of books online for free, or poems. You can use the Poetry Foundation website for poems. Charlotte's Web, I would say you should start with that one. It's great for an intermediate speaker. The Giver, also a great book. It's an easy read. It's really exciting. Read The Giver. And then finally, A Wrinkle in Time. Okay, next question was best films for learning English. Casablanca. It's about Casablanca, but barely. I don't even think it was actually filmed in Morocco. The Hunger Games, The King's Speech, Forrest Gump, Clueless, The Click, The Wizard of Oz. That is a classic. You have to see it. Toy Story, Harry Potter, The Graduate. It has great music and it's a great story and it's very cool. Another really kind of chill film is called Submarine, and it also has great music, so you can also learn some music. I made a Spotify playlist and I also took screenshots of it so that you can see the songs in it if you don't have a Spotify, and read the song names. So that's also in the Google document, and then I'll also link the Spotify playlist. I'd like to see you speak Irish. Kone tatu. How are you in Irish? I looked it up. It's always great to learn other languages. The easiest course for learning English, if you look at my About page, I have some manuals that were written by some native English speakers that can help you just start from A to Z, English from the beginning to the end. Someone said, I want to learn English. Good luck. I hope you learn English. How to memorize new vocabulary. So I think it's better to focus on a few words each week and learning them and incorporate them into your everyday communication. Don't go read a dictionary. Don't go try to memorize a lot of words. So I'll give you a word I mentioned earlier. I said immerse. You can immerse yourself in English. So that means to completely go inside, completely be surrounded by English. So how can you incorporate or use that word in your sentences? Try commenting a sentence below with the word immerse. Then I'll know you watched the whole video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. Check out the link, like I said, for the Google document, and be sure to check out the live tomorrow on Instagram if you want to hear more about English. Okay?